Hello from Coleman & Company. If you recently watched my Teflon pillow video, or if you haven't, I recommend you highly do, I mentioned these heat pads. These are called our Print Perfect pads. If you are not wanting to upgrade a platen on your heat press or are unable to, and you're dealing with items that are like zippers, seams, items that you need to have a smooth, even surface for pressing, like heat transfers, these will make a huge difference. Now, unlike the Teflon pillows, these are not the same level of squishiness, so your seams are not going to indent into it like it would with the Teflon pillows. These are meant to lift your transfer up flat against the heat platen, which is always the top one, so it lifts your design to provide a nice smooth edge. So typically you'll put your seams on the outside of these, okay? So 3 different sizes we offer here at Coleman & Company to kind of help you fit your need. We've got a 3.5 by 15, great for sleeves, 8 by 10, and a 5 by 6. Unlike the Teflon pillows, which as you saw have a little seam stitch around the edge and cannot be cut to size, these can. So if you have something that's just a right chest pocket and this is the area that you need, cut it, not a problem. Perfectly easily to cut. You probably want a good pair of shears to do it, but no problem with that. And then when it comes to choosing the right size, quite honestly, these will fit any of the areas that you need. Typically your heat press will handle the larger ones, but like your heat press, that bottom platen rubber, this is very similar to that. So this is a great way, again, to lift your design towards it. I'm going to take this over to the heat press, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. I'll see you there. Alright, so here I've brought our 5 by 6 Print Perfect pad to be used on this school uniform. Now, as I showed you in the previous video, it had left a little seam mark because I did not use the Teflon pillow. Like I said though, the Print Perfect pad works a little bit differently, okay? What it's doing is, as you can see when I put it just on the heat press, you can see that this lifts it up. So typically the seams and stuff you would put on the outside of this, or the zipper I would put off of the edge of this, just to make sure that it's not going to touch the platen, okay? And I'm not going to touch this because this is actually already heated up to 285, so no touching. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my school uniform down on the platen, okay? And let's say we were trying to put a design right here. Now, this is a high seam, and here's a zipper, okay? Unlike the Teflon coated ones, these are not Teflon coated, so the friction factor is kind of big here. So you're going to want to unzip it so you can get it in place, depending on what it is. Sometimes you can just put it under, but in this case, all I'm doing is lifting the seam towards the press, which is kind of the opposite I was trying to do. So I'm going to put this in my uniform, okay, and put it to where I want it, okay? So let's say I want it here. I'm going to put it off the edge. Now, right now, I have my zipper. Here's the edge of my Print Perfect pad, and here's the zipper. So when that heat press platen comes down, it is going to be just on this material. My seam is down here, my zipper is down here. This area, if this were the area I was trying to put a transfer on, this area is going to touch the top of the heat press like this before the rest of this does. Okay, this is touching, this is not. So that is exactly what the Print Perfect pads are meant to do. It is to lift the area that you're trying to press closer to the platen so that you don't have things like zippers, seams, buttons in the way. Quite straightforward. If you have any questions about whether the Print Perfect pad will help you in your designs, make sure to reach us at Coleman & Company. We look forward to serving you. See you there.